start at the top and work our way to the bottom. So our once per month family owners business meeting has lost participation from the owners group. How can we create urgency that this is important, or should we just worry about the quarterly owners meetings? This is a super great question. The reason I love this question, for one, is that there are currently quarterly and monthly owners meetings. That is extraordinary. You are not normal. Yay, that's awesome. So what I strongly recommend is strategic owners meetings once every 90 days. And then what I call momentum owners meetings in between, which are once a month. In my experience, the best way to keep people engaged in those meetings is to have them be very outcome based and less theoretical. So have those owners meetings, especially those monthly ones in between, be more about a very quick check-in on how we're doing on our most important things. Like, we have these 3 projects going. Are they on track or off track? Do a very brief look at financials if that is part of your habit as owners. But keep it high level and just identifying basic issues. Unfortunately, what owners sometimes do is go line by line through budgets and say things like, why is the office supply budget up by $15? You know, or whatever. I'm picking on a silly example, but instead of going line by line through a budget, what are the key things that are telling us our business is in good shape or not in good shape? And then spend the other half of the time getting to the root of issues, discussing them and solving them. If that's how you are running an owners meeting and people are dropping off, here's what I have seen, and I'm happy to dig in with you if you want to really dive in and work on this. But in one owners group, what I saw is there were a set of owners who were outgoing. In the example I'm talking about, it was 3 siblings who were retiring, and they were kind of like not as into owning the business and running the business anymore. And there were a group of cousins running the business and owning the business. And they were coming to all the owners meetings and they were highly engaged. The generation that was on the way out was not as engaged. What we ended up doing is changing it so that the more strategic meetings had all the owners, and the next generation doing those momentum meetings, they were the ones who came to those monthly check-ins in between. That was just a better fit for them. They weren't trying to avoid anything. It was just that the next generation, they were the ones doing a lot of the work, and the outgoing generation was really more in an advisory role.